So urgent. I mean, Gavin's calling me.
That's because I'd gone to the toilet and then I came back and saw the message and I was like, oh.
Well, it's funny because I was about to be like, all right, now let's pivot to the after. But we can make this work probably.
Okay.
It's unfortunate because the reason this happened is because I got a meatball sandwich, and it's like, you know, foods that you buy and you think are gonna be good, and then they aren't, and then you say, I'm never gonna buy that ever again because it was bad, and it's always bad, and then
you do it anyway.
And then, you know, you're like, oh, but like maybe it's not that bad, right? And then it is again. That's meatball sandwiches. I'm learning that.
Okay.
Well, I already knew this. I'm not really learning, but I have learned that meatballs are just bad. Honestly, I don't know if that's a hot take or anything, but
depends on the meat, I would imagine.
well, here's the thing. This one, normally I'm like, oh, because usually I'm getting them from Wawa or something, right? Well, not usually, but when I would get them, I'd get them from Wawa. So I'm like, okay, it was probably just the Wawa meat, right? Like, you know, it's not the best. And then this one was from an actual ass deli, and shit's the same. The meatballs are the same. And I was tasting it. I was like, because, you know, I was having this thought. And I was like, you know, oh shit. No, we're good. Okay. I was having this thought, and I was thinking, well, surely it's better than like the Chef Boyardee meatballs, right? And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, they're kind of the damn same. They kind of taste the same as the fucking Chef Boyardee or whatever, like, you know, those meatballs you have as a kid.
Yeah. Well, I
so
didn't, yeah, sure.
I think meatballs are just bad, which is funny because you know, everyone loves them so much. And like I feel like I definitely have talked about my hatred for spaghetti before on Salmon Run.
Probably, yes.
Useless ass, annoying ass food. At least, you know, when you have spaghetti and meatballs, there's meat. But like, now the meat isn't even that good in spaghetti and meatballs.
Of that, it's anti-Italian discrimination.
What? What a useless food. So yeah, it's like, cause like I feel like meatballs are. It might just be my stomach, maybe, but I feel like meatballs are more prone to giving you stomach problems too. Cause I ate these ones, and sure enough,
I think those are the shitty meatballs.
no, because it's every
like,
damn
meat
meatball.
doesn't agree with you.
Every damn meatball is like this. I might need some help with this Greg cannon.
Give me a sec. Killing shit. Oh, someone was here to get that. I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, I was the host. Where are you going with that egg?
Well, throw it.
Pick up the damn egg I was gonna take to the basket. He leaves with it. I'm like, okay.
The killer instinct, my dude.
Do you have that person who was dead?
I don't know. Since I am dead.
That's just easier than trying to aim with the damn Swiffer. We got it.
I have so many missiles.
Yeah, it's just like food that you regret but think it's good, like, but it's good. It either it's popular or at least it tastes good. Like Halloween candy is pretty topical for this because that's just kind of candy in general, isn't it? At least when you get older and suddenly candy doesn't work anymore.
I mean, it never worked for me to begin with, so.
Yeah, this guy hates chocolate, just in case you forgot. Kind of psychotic.
I'm also just fussy about other sweets in general.
Up 2 maws.
Whoops. Didn't have room for mine.
Oh god, that's a snake.
I'll never finish off the dolphins after you're done.
No, my area control. Gavin, kill the taxi.
I know. Can't even see it.
Oh. We have quota. Whoop. Oh. Yeah, candy is the same way. Thankfully, I haven't been eating a lot. Last Halloween was really bad. Or, well, did we even do Halloween last year? I don't even think we did Halloween last year, but the year before that was really bad. Wait.
You probably didn't do it the year before that either.
Maybe it was last year. That's crazy. Maybe it was last year. Last year was
time
really
was
bad.
lost because of the plague.
Because we just had these giant tins of candy. I went to the dog park because they were having a Halloween party that year. So I bought even more candy for that. No one ate it. So I'm just there with giant tins of candy, eating a shit ton of candy. That was not good. Not only for health, but also for
you'd
like.
be shitting horribly, I would imagine.
I don't remember that being a problem, but.
Okay.
Do you have any foods like that, Gavin, where the temptation just is always there, regardless of how bad it is?
Not really, no. I'm a fussy shit about eating, so I usually don't eat anything I don't like. Even if it's like I just kind of like it but don't really like it, I'll just probably even not eat them. If anything, even slightly preferential or just not, vaguely bad is around.
Gavin, how am I supposed to get any fucking hot takes out of you when you're like this? I'm here I'm here throwing down my meatball slander, and you are offering nothing in exchange. This is ridiculous.
I'm halfway to achieving Zen. I can't have hot takes anymore. I stopped streaming for 3 months. That means I am no longer hot takes. Now it is the realm of calm and reasonable.
Hot take of Sonic Lost World music not being good.
I suppose that's one, yeah.
Though honestly, I don't think that's really a hot take because Sonic fans tend to be like you are with Lost World and be like, well, I didn't like it, so everything about it was bad, even though that's not true. I just can't really think objectively. And then
this is extremely rich coming from you. I watch Enjoyer.
And then well, no, I take the good with the bad with Yokai Watch.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
You like Yokai Watch 3?
No, I didn't. No, I made a whole 3-hour video about everything I didn't like about it. Sheesh. I like the concept of Yokai Watch 3. Just going completely in on American stereotypes is amazing. That's not just like a little idea. They based an entire game on that, kind of like Yokai Watch Busters. It's insane. It's insane and very funny. And honestly, I think it worked. But, the execution of the game itself is not good. We've been over this. Or apparently not. This is so bad. Why that combination?
It's spite.
Did that not kill him? Are you kidding me?
Of course it wants me. Why wouldn't it?
Those are missing my Greg.
I wish I knew anything at all about how snipers pick their targets, because it drives me up the fucking wall that they keep picking me.
It's probably like farthest away, and then maybe the same one 2 or 3 times or something. I don't know. Data miners go. What? That's a little ridiculous if you ask me. Oh, I'm dead at the basket.
This guy's been sniped. Like a lot of eggs, like, why me?
Fortunately, now there are quite a few eggs near the basket. Oh, but we're gonna lose. We got greedy. We kinda had to, though. Other than that, I started watching this show called Barry with other friends. I think it's called Barry. I don't know if I'm... No, it is. Okay. I'm just like, people keep calling it Barry. I don't know if it's that or NoHo something, but... No, it's Barry. I didn't know anything about it. I've never heard of it in my life. My one friend was just...
I haven't never heard of it either.
Yeah, my one friend is like, I really like it. We should just watch it out of the blue. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll try anything once. And it's actually surprisingly good. Like, the basic plot in like the first episode is that our protagonist is an assassin, like, you know, mercenary for hire. He kills people, but the one target that he's going for this time is a part of an acting class. So, you know, he goes to the acting class to scope him out, you know, see what's happening and stuff. And then he learns that despite being completely monotonous and definitely like not good at acting at all, he wants to be an actor. He wants to stop being an assassin and wants to be an actor.
I assume this is an animated show?
No, this is live action.
It doesn't sound like a live action thing. 3
seasons so far. I think they're making a 4th too. So I guess it's pretty popular.
I guess.
But yeah, it's like, it's surprisingly funny. Because because, you know, the nature of like being in that business means that it's not so easy to leave. So he's because he just doesn't care that much. He's constantly, oh, that's not good. He's constantly trying to bounce between the two, but trying to do the assassin work as little as possible. Because he's so monotonous and kind of stupid that he just like blows stuff off that he really shouldn't. It's funny. I like it a lot so far.
Fair enough.
But otherwise,
the premise does kind of trip me a bit, because that really is like, that's the sort of thing you only hear of like in animated shows and shit.
It's an anime plot.
Pretty much.
Yeah, otherwise my life is mostly things that I can't talk about because it's work and stuff. So I'm like, well, that's just not fortunate. I should probably balance my life a bit better. Like play an hour of Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is useful, so
It's multitask while you're watching streams.
Well, I don't really do much of that anymore. I mean, I've been watching NL play Dome Keeper just because it's addicting to watch. Like, that's not really a, like, I gotta catch up on NL. That's more like, I actually want to watch this.
think that would be part of helping to balance time as well. Is like just suppress and refuse anything you aren't like completely earnestly interested in, not just out of like I must catch up obligation. Just learn to let go, because I've done that a fair bit recently.
Yeah, it's just with Dome Keeper, it's just sometimes it's like you just want to sit and do nothing because you're tired because it was a long day.
Yeah. Ow. If this event doesn't pick up, I'm gonna fucking do it with Girls Frontline, I tell you what.
I'm surprised that's still happening, honestly.
Games, the gameplay wise, the gameplay wise, the event fucking sucks too, actually. You remember when, like, I don't think you remember, I'm not sure if you ever played the EX stages on events.
I did, near the end.
Okay. Those used to be fuck hard. And it's like, oh, like, you come out of this with, like, your team's, like, in pieces, but you've won. And now it's like, even on EX maps, I'm walking in with a single shotgun team that just walks through everything, literally taking 0 damage. Like, immune, the word immune pops up off every hit off of the main shotgun's armor. On extreme, and I'm just kind of like, hey, what happened?
I wonder if they notice like a drop in player base when they're like, I can't do it. I can't do the EX stages and feel good about myself. So
Maybe.
You know, now I can. Oh, I can beat the EX stages. I feel good. I want to keep playing.
It hasn't been recovered from, and it just didn't do anything on the EN server for 6 months. Beyond that, it's business as usual. So this actually leads me to your question. What is Dome Keeper?
Dome Keeper, have you ever played Motherload? That old Flash game where you're a drill tank? And like, you know, it's kind of like Minecraft before Minecraft in a way. You're drilling, it's a 2D game. You drill down, try to find resources, you know, use them to buy upgrades without damaging your hull and stuff. So, you know, there's kind of like a very obvious gameplay loop right there. That's a part of the game, and then another part of the game is fending off a horde of aliens. Basically, you're like colonizing their planet, which I think is really funny. Like literally, each game starts, you land on one of the aliens and crush him with your dome. So it knows what it's doing.
Very tongue in cheek about it, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, you go down into the mines to get different kinds of gems to buy upgrades so that you're able to fend off the horde. And then there are 2 modes. One of them is a mode where you have to find basically a MacGuffin at the bottom, like just around somewhere in the mine, and bring it back up to the top. Then you win. And then another one is it's called Prestige mode, where you just try to survive and send as many of the gems back up to your home planet as possible. So it creates this kind of balance, or before you die. So it creates this kind of balance of, you know, like risk versus reward. Like you don't want to spend all your upgrades sending them back if it means you're gonna die, but you don't want to not send things back because then you don't get any score. So it's just a really fun gameplay loop. I would recommend it easily. Like, well, it's funny watching that from a distance. I'd recommend it easily. It's one of those, you know, it's basically a roguelike. So I didn't recommend it to Gavin, but I don't know. Maybe you might like it anyway.
No, I wouldn't.
Because it's relatively arcadey.
I hear that word and it bounces off. It's like it's not getting in. It doesn't work. Fucking Girls Frontline tried it. That's what that neural cloud thing is, and it didn't fucking work either.
I mean, is it roguelite? Because it's not really it's not really like Rogue. You know, that's a word. Because Rogue is like the top-down Binding of Isaac Zelda game, right? So
No,
that's kind of like a
Rogue
roguelike.
is like an ancient, like, doesn't even have graphics thing, if I remember right. It's like purely text and like icon based.
And then it's like the concept of roguelikes where there's permadeath and RNG is like roguelite. Whoa.
It's the fuck thing where most of the games that call themselves roguelikes and use those elements don't have anything to do with Rogue or even like Rogue in any single respect beyond those surface elements.
I think that's a it's a phrase that has kind of surpassed its original meaning at this point.
It has, but it annoys me that it has because it shouldn't have.
Come on, Gavin, words evolve.
Or it's devolved too.
Why are you here? Fuck. Go fuck yourself.
Damn, okay. Of course the snake came bursting through.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it?
What happened? Oh, okay. Why? Shit, a little too early.
Try to get up to the fucking slamming lid, and then just of course something appears in front of me and does knock back off the platform.
The slamming lid. Also, as far as watching stuff goes, watching stuff is a lot easier than engaging with things. Which is another problem. Even if you feel bad during all of it because you aren't doing things, and then usually when you do things, you're suddenly not tired anymore.
You need to like open your brain and like tear things out or something, because I'm just kind of like there's many problems here.
Wow.
You shouldn't need to feel bad in that way about anything.
Well, that's the thing, because it's like, I've been better about as long as you make money in the day from work, it's not a wasted day. But at the same time, that's a miserable way to live.
Or the capitalist way to live, yes. The society like puts it upon you, but you know.
But at the same time, it's like, it does alleviate stress about, you know, your life feeling worthless because you aren't doing anything, because you're really not doing nothing. Do you have the Squiffer?
Nope.
No. I was gonna say maybe it might be nice to stay up there. What the fuck? How do we not have any goddamn
There's
eggs?
so many eggs about, but I guess we keep getting people who don't put fucking eggs in ever. We had both of these two like last game as well, I'm pretty sure, so we should probably be Q dodge.
So then you know why we won? Because all the bosses were at the basket. 10 eggs is nothing when you lure. You know that...
lost the last 3 games because all the bosses were at the basket.
Not true. You know that...
Completely true.
You know that, and he's just so good. He's just so good. You know that, tips video I was talking about earlier? The Salmon Run tips video?
Yes. The one that has everything you already knew.
Yeah. I mean, the third one was lure bosses to the basket, which I'm like, thank you for your service, sir. Even entry-level players can know.
I hope tip 4 then is kill bosses fast once they get to the basket.
I hope that that's the dynamo roller over there.
No, I'm at the horde. I don't know where the fuck the thing is.
We killed it, but it was out. It was at the beach. probably on top of the spiral mountain. Or this one. It could be this one. Gavin, are you here?
No.
Yes, you are.
Where's here?
This one, obviously.
Oh, you meant like up the mountain.
Yeah, no, in hindsight, that makes a lot of sense, but... Let's see. It's high at the mountain, so it's probably that one down there again. Or the one at the shore. Nope, never mind. It's probably the one on the fucking beach. Fuck you. Salmon run tip. Bounce your eggs, or use your eggs. Wow, that's a surprise. Already. Honestly, if you want to grind Kohozuna, you probably just throw the first wave 5 times in a row and then win the last one. Thinking on it.
Probably, yeah.
They didn't think about that, now did they? I have the dapple.
Difficulty doesn't affect your wins. I got the squiffer. Of course, the sniper is already shooting the shit at me. Why wouldn't it?
Should've grabbed an egg to throw at this motherfucker. Whatever. Where the fuck is he? He's up there. Why is he up there?
Because he's chasing me, and I can only walk backwards because I have the squiffer.
I mean, maybe this might actually be the easiest spot to,
Is that a second sniper, or did no one just kill him first?
Wait, this is awesome. Oh, not Moz now. Not Moz now.
Yeah.
We probably could have gotten the 10-second bonus if that Moz didn't show up. Well, that's how you do it on this one, I guess. No bosses are spawning up there. You can, since Egg Cannon throws so far, you can throw it at him from basically anywhere. He's not blocked by the mountain.
Squiffer can stand underneath him, they're shooting him in the bum the whole time. Well, to be fair, none of the bosses came towards me either, so it's probably the other two were killing or eating everything.
First clear of the day. Wow. It's okay, they'll think we left because we were going for one more Kohozuna run. What else is happening in this world of ours? I saw the Sonic Frontiers renders for Knuckles and Tails, and they look exactly the same as the renders they've been using for modern Sonic for the past, like, 10 years. So, that's nice.
Yeah. I don't know, like, why spend the resources making new ones if they still work?
Because... after Mario, Nintendo destroyed the concept of old renders being fine. I think like Mario just.
It does what Nintendo.
Mario, do they want to go up there?
They're going up there.
Like Nintendo just soaked up all the like all the patience I have for usual renders.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with it because it also just kind of fits like Sega design ethos. Like this is what they do with Yakuza, and that's why those games can be so numerous and so good, while also still not like breaking the bank and killing the entire company because they just cleverly reuse assets. It's a thing. Like, oh, this has been unfortunate, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, good thing they changed off of me for some reason.
Because they changed to me and immediately turned around to get me.
They want the dynamo roller, they're gonna have to come here. Yep, this is gonna work.
I guess swap to you instantly, what the fuck?
Maybe because the timer ran out. They swap every 15 seconds regardless. We got the quota, so
Survive.
we take those. The dynamo roller knowing where to stand somehow saved the day. I'm so glad I pivoted off of Spiral Mountain. I'm just like, fuck this. See, the secret is that you don't mash. It reminded me of Yoda for some reason. Gavin, did you see that Fortnite is doing the Star Wars event again because they're getting the actual Star Wars characters people wanted this whole time? Wow. I was like, we just had this. We just did a Star Wars. It sounded like a Nintendo notification.
No, my phone.
That would explain it. There are two of them.
That Quahog wasn't there. I wouldn't get that sleep big.
All right. There are my two inkjets. I'm out. What the fuck are you doing up here? Oh, I should have followed my own advice, actually. Oh well. It's too busy inkjetting. Sure up its darkness so that I don't have, or cannon so I don't have to use this stupid piece of shit. Yes! Two of them. I love how the slamming lids do a funny little flailing their arms animation when they're getting hit. Why do they do that? That person, oh my god! Refill ink, it's all good. Just die. You too. Just die. Awesome. Out of ink. I was hoping I'd be fast enough. Oh well. Nice. I do have ink. What the? Alright. I'll just shoot down the center here so that they can get the eggs in, you know? That was the final wave too. Wow, so easy. So peasy. You can say let's do one more, but I probably shouldn't.
There's not much to do anyway. Not much to talk about either, to be fair. The cycle will be slow for a time.
Go, Gavin, go out for a walk. I'm sure there are plenty of people to talk about in the city.
I mean, I don't have time to ever.
It's good for you. Wow. Is that one 3 stars? That's weird. $61. Slow and steady. And I know I already did my slots, my gotcha, so. Do you think Nintendo can get away with having gachapon because it's not like if it was a slot machine, even if it worked the same way, do you think that laws and stuff would get pissy about that? But because it's an innocent little gacha machine where you get toys, it's
literally yes. It's because they can't put slot machines in Pokemon anymore. It's because of the European Union laws.
Oh, it's so funny. All right, I'm gonna leave. But actually, let's see when the next one is because I feel like this screws me more often than not. That's tonight. Tomorrow, we have the Clash Blaster, the Glugas, the Splatling, and the E-Leader. Honestly, might be fine. Awesome.